What is good, YouTube world? It's the one and only A-Fizzle here on this Wednesday, May 27th, 2026. By the time you see this video, it'll be the next day, Thursday, May 28th. Reason being is because later tonight, after work and all that, the vlog from the Memorial Day Step-a-thon will be premiering later on tonight at 9 o'clock. So I wanted to make sure that vlog premieres first before I post this update video. But this update video, I'm sure you already know what it's about. Going to give a brief synopsis on these last 2 weekends. Starting off with the May trifecta. As y'all know, that went down 2 weekends ago, the weekend of May 15th through the 17th. First and foremost, it's been a really busy month for me, you know, with the Porch Fest happening the first weekend of May, and then the Tacos and Margaritas Festival, UFC fight, and then with it being Mother's Day that weekend, and then you got the May trifecta, you know. Obviously, you know, Cleanstones games, they're Cleanstones games. Nothing really fancy, unless I go on a Saturday where they do some type of giveaway. I might go this Saturday on the 30th, because they are doing like a Columbus Scrambled Dogs theme. I think it's what's the word I'm looking for? They're collaborating with a restaurant. I don't know which restaurant. Don't ask me, but I think it's Dinglewood, but don't quote me on that. But they are going to do like a Scrambled Dogs scene this Saturday, so I might go to that game if it doesn't rain. So because it's supposed to rain this Saturday, so. But as far as Cleanstones game this past Friday, as y'all seen, I'm drawing a brain fart. It's been like almost 2 weekends ago. My memory is not as good as it used to be, if it ever was good at all. So Ethan Workinger, that's what it was. Ethan Workinger with the walk-off single, and Cleanstones wind up beating the Knoxville Smokies 6-5 in Columbus. Now, towards the end of this update video, what I will do, I'm going to assume I'm not going to forget, but so what I am going to do, I'm going to like post the results of the series with the Cleanstones and Gwinnett. You already know the Braves series. I don't really have to talk about that because I mentioned that. But yeah, really good game. Really battle tested between the two. And it was a good thing that the Cleanstones wind up winning that game, because, like, imagine being 0 for 2 in the trifecta, considering what happened the next day. And then, you know, you have to depend on the Braves. So, yeah. Saturday's game, Gwinnett, when they played Durham Bulls, you already seen the score. They took it to the chin. They lost 11-2. Just got pummeled in the top of the first before I even got a chance to sit down, and they just never recovered. And then Sunday, the Braves game. Now, obviously, the Braves did win. They blew out the Red Sox 8-1, and fitting that as I'm dropping this video, and that premiere from the Braves game went up yesterday, the Braves are actually playing the Red Sox again this week, but this time the series is at Fenway. So. And Braves had a close call last night themselves. You know, they won 7-6 over the Red Sox, and they're 37-18, first place in the NL East. The team's just looking really good. The only thing that's been worrisome for me is the injuries. You know, 1 minute Acuna's hurt, next minute Ozzy's hurt, and I like both of these players, but they stay hurt a little too much. So. That's been a concern for me in regards to both of those players. Obviously, Spencer Strider's back in the lineup now. Still waiting on Swell about to come back, so that's something to keep an eye on moving forward. So yeah, but yeah, May trifecta was pretty good. You know, went 2 for 3. Oh, I did want to touch bases on this because, you know, I was chatting with Gemini about the May trifecta, and Gemini, as y'all know, is kind of like AI Siri's cousin. Gemini kept bringing up the hail. Now, at the time, I was not aware that the hail was coming along with the rain at Truist Park, And it wasn't until a guy like a couple of rows down from me had said that he got hit with some hail on the top of his hat. So I just never acknowledged it. But yes, another rain delay happened. Thankfully, I did have my umbrella, and thankfully, it really didn't rain as hard. So that was kind of relief. And the Braves actually won. It's been a while since I went to a Braves game that actually won. So, but yeah, and also, I don't know if I've shown y'all these, but yeah. Get your programs here. Get your programs. I don't know the Cleanstones still do programs because I've been to a couple of Cleanstones games, and outside of the very first one I went to last year, they have not they have not passed out programs unless I get there. Unless I just get there a little too late. I don't know. That could be it. But yeah, got the programs for the Braves and the Gwinnett game. I gotta put these in the house. I don't want these I don't want these to fall victimized to the heat. So if y'all want $150 bonus points for Gwinnett, there you go. There you go. You gotta accept. You gotta use you gotta download and register today for Gwinnett rewards. Maybe you get a free ticket to the game. I would use this, but I don't live close. I don't live in Gwinnett County, so the chance of me absolutely using this is zero. Because I can't go to the games like that. Now if it was Cleanstones, it'll be easy for me because they're right here in my backyard, but not with Gwinnett because I don't really go to Atlanta often. But nonetheless, it was a successful weekend that week. Also, big ups to the cigar seller in Kennesaw. That's where the drink review came from. Also, big ups to Highlands out of Kennesaw. It was a really good time out there. Definitely looking forward to going back. I did hit up I did exchange Instagrams with one of the servers. So, I will let her know when I'm back in the area so she can expect me. I told her, be looking for me when I come back because you're going to be my server moving forward. So, so that, it's always good to get connections when you go to certain bars and stuff. That way, when you go, if you do plan on going back, at least the people will be like the people you exchange Instagrams with or Snapchats, whatever, they can look for you. Just like with the Izzo, I exchanged Instagrams with one of the waitresses up there. I need to go back up there. I've been up there since Valentine's Day, I think, or after Valentine's Day. And I didn't go for Valentine's Day, but it was that weekend. I think that's the last time I went to the Arizona. And also at 1942 social. I exchanged Instagrams with a couple of those waitresses up there, so they can be expecting me when I make my appearance. It's gonna be a while before I go back to the Atlanta area. Well, at least Stockbridge or whatnot. So I might not be going to 1942 social for a while. Nothing wrong. Nothing happened. But just try not to like I said, I'll just try not to wear the place out. Because it is fun. But sometimes if you go too much. Kind of like some of the bars here in Columbus. It's like you go too much, you just kind of get to a point. It's like, I kind of need it's just too much for me. So it's like kind of need to take a break. But so yeah, so big ups to those two places. I also got to check out that Bar 44 out of Marietta that was on Bar Rescue either this year or I think it was early this year. John Tafel might. I don't think John Tafel did a good job rescuing that bar. It's nothing he did. It's just that. The guy changed the name back. I did see him. I didn't exchange conversation with him, but I did see the guy, the owner of the place. He changed the name back, and when I went, it was like half empty, half full. I guess if you're a glass half empty type of guy or a gal, then it was half empty. If you're a half full type of person, then it was half full. It wasn't really that busy, so. So I'll give a take on that. At least I can say been there, done that. I probably will not go back. I'll probably go back. I'll definitely go back to Fishtails in Lake City before I go back to Bar 44 at Marietta. Just keeping it a buck there. But so yeah. Overall successful weekend. I can't complain. I have no reason to complain. Got back to Columbus safe. And then last week, this past weekend, we had but there was the Memorial Day Step-a-thon in Eufaula. It was definitely something different. Something different from what I'm used to. As y'all know, I'm a city guy. I'm used to the city lifestyle. I'm used to events in a city limit. So, this is like my first time in years that I actually been out in the country. I do have family in South Texas. They're in the country. That was probably the last time I actually, vibed in the country, So up until this past Saturday. Overall thoughts about the Memorial Day Step-a-thon. They got a good thing going. I think this is like the 5th year they've done this. I'm not sure if I read that correctly. But yeah, big ups to big ups to you follow for having us. I also gotta say big ups to the old girl from Smooth Steppers. She was definitely welcoming. She's kind of giving me some heads up like what they be doing. They get together at, so I'm definitely gonna try to pull up on them one day. They down in Dothan, so we know I was just down there in February. I didn't know them at the time, but plus I was planning on going to the recovery room, so I probably wouldn't have went to wherever they at. I'm not gonna tell you where they at. That's for me to know. You to never find out unless you follow them on social media. Even now, I'm not gonna tell you that either. You gotta go look for it. But yeah, it rained down there for a little while, as you could tell. As you will see in the vlog, as you probably see in the vlog. But those country folks, they didn't let the rain stop them. They kept going. They were still dancing. They were still stepping. And kudos to them, because I think for most people, they probably be like, forget this, I'm going home. I definitely was not one of those guys. So I got there by mid-afternoon. And it wasn't really that hot, maybe because I was moving around a lot. So, that kind of really kept me from, felt like I was burning up. So that was good. And I was down there to the end. So I didn't think that was going to happen, but it happened. So, but I definitely will go back. If the opportunity arises, I definitely will go back down there. Even if it's not for Memorial Day, if it's like for another event, I definitely will try to make a visit back down there to Eufaula. So, it's only like 40 minutes down the road for me. So, kind of like the equivalent of going to the Grange. I can go there and hang out for a couple hours and come on back up 431. So, all in one day. And I also learned this too, as far as like Eufaula. If I ever go to an event in Eufaula at Pine Valley Ranch where, they do something adjacent to this past Saturday, try to bring a 6-pack or bring some liquor or whatnot, because chances are they probably not gonna be selling liquor at these events. So I found that out Memorial Day weekend. I was like, thank God I had that 4 Loko, because I probably had to go to the city limits of Eufaula and find a liquor store. And so thankfully I was already thinking ahead, cause I was gonna sneak my cup in anyway. But it turns out I didn't have to sneak in there. I've been there okay. I think for their thing is, as long as you don't bring any weapons, they don't care. They really don't. Just have a good time. Don't bring any weapons, and we'll be all right. I think I see one person got kicked out of the step-a-thon, because I think I was going to my car to get my umbrella. Either I was getting my umbrella or I was putting my umbrella back. But I seen this one guy walking in front of the cop, in front of the sheriff, and the sheriff was just following him. And then like the guy got away, and the sheriff was coming back. So I'm thinking, okay, he might have been cutting up, so he got kicked out. So I didn't think it was possible to get kicked out of the step-a-thon. So that was kind of intriguing to watch. But yeah. But that's pretty much going to do it for what happened. Just give y'all a heads up. I might do a little crib on Friday after work. We'll see. Because I don't know about a little crib. We'll see what happens. Because I know the Gators baseball team will be playing Friday afternoon in the tournament. So I might be focused on that. Coming up, I'll be honest, I don't really have anything major coming up in a while. Like I said, this upcoming weekend is the end of May. I don't care for the Paul Humane dog thing this upcoming Saturday. I'm letting them have that. So the only thing I'm like, unless I hear something. Oh wait, there is something going on that. Oh shit. Brain fart. Oh, brain fart again. Oh, concert series. That's what it is. Concert series. This is gonna be the last one for the springtime. So maybe you'll get some of that. I don't know. Even though it's not R&B. But I at least want to give y'all one concert series, another concert series. I gave you DSOS. So that may be a May event. Like I said, Clean Stones play this weekend. They're in town this week, so maybe you'll get another Clean Stones vlog before the month ends. Somewhere I do got to get a retwist, so that's going to be happening soon too. As far as June, I'll say that for Monday. You know, we'll talk more about what's coming up in June in a couple of days. Let's finish out May first, and but other than that, like as far as like this weekend, it's really nothing on major on the dock. So unless I go to the Cleanstones game, depends on this whether it holds up or the concert series, then maybe, just maybe, you'll get something. I'm not going to make any promises, but I'm at least try to get y'all one more event before the month comes to an end. Just kind of book in the month of events that I've been preaching about since March, that this is going to happen in May. So June is going to be a little bit more quieter than May. I don't really expect much to really pop off in the month of June. I know one week I'm definitely gonna go out of town because Pride month, Pride thing is coming, and I'm gonna let them have the city of Columbus for a day. So I'll probably be out of Columbus one of these weekends. Father's Day is next month, so we'll take care of that. Other than that, I don't know what to expect in the month of June, but once we cross that path, I might have some more insight. Once we get into the month, then I can let y'all know what to expect. So but yeah, let me go get back to work. That's all I really got. So y'all enjoy y'all Wednesday, or by the time you watch this, enjoy your Thursday, and I will get back with y'all when I get back with y'all. Like I said, be looking out for the so yeah, just keep your eyes and ears open for all things A-Fizzle Productions, so you'll know what's coming up, what's going down, and what's coming out, and what's coming up next without me putting myself in the hospital. So y'all have a good one. We out.